The state has now rested its case in the trial of a Hamilton County teacher charged with child sex crimes. Dwayne Sanders faces more than a dozen charges, including continuous sexual abuse of a child and sexual battery.
Today we're hearing from several witnesses, including a pediatric nurse practitioner and some parents. Madison Sims is here with more. Madison?
David, Cindy, today we heard from a total of 6 witnesses. One of those testimonies was from a mother of one of Sanders' students. She says she received a message from the school involving Sanders and sexual abuse allegations. She says she couldn't believe the allegations because their family loved having Sanders as their child's teacher. She asked her son once before if Sanders had touched him, and he said no. The second time she asked him in front of her husband.
And he said, I don't want Dad to hear. He turns to him and said, no, you need to tell us what happened. And he said he touched me. I said, oh, like was it just like on accident, like he was trying to put you up into his lap and he just accidentally touched you? And he said, no. I said, okay, what did it just happen once? He said, no, it happened a lot.
Now, her child took this stand and said the reason he didn't tell anyone what was happening was because he didn't know teachers weren't supposed to touch students' private areas. Now, the defense called in their first witness today, but Judge Steelman says they weren't ready to proceed until tomorrow. So we'll be back in court when they pick back up. Reporting in the studio, I'm Madison Sims, Local 3 News.